Hello folks, thanks for tuning in. I want to talk about some silver, but first, good old silver. But first I want to talk about some news and maybe talk a little bit about common sense and reasoning. If you could see the desktop, you could tell what I'm into, and that's searching for silver. I got AppMex and all kinds of various silver rounds and whatnot. Anyway, one thing I would like to ask of you, I think YouTube might be screwing with me, and that's probably why you haven't been seeing much of me. I'm trying to figure out what has been going on. All my videos are only getting a 400 or 500 views, which is kind of abnormal for me. And I'm getting a couple of responses that the people, my subscribers are not getting notified any longer every time I put out a video. So if you would, let me show you where it is exactly. I'll go over there right now. When you subscribe, please click on the bell icon. Let me see. View as yourself, view as a returning subscriber. So there's this bell right there. You see it? Would you folks mind, if you're a subscriber of mine, to click on that bell? Now, when you get on YouTube, it will let you know when I put out a video or if I put out a video. I also believe it'll warn you if I do a live chat and whatnot. So I appreciate it if you can do that for me. Anyway, let's talk about, before I talk about silver, let's talk about some common sense. Kavanaugh fights back. What I find amusing is, if I was to accuse you of something, you're not going to sit by idly and in a monotone voice and pleasant voice, yet monotone, and defend yourself. Especially if I'm accusing you of something really serious, like maybe raping a lady or whatnot. No, you're going to get very passionate and possibly angry. The senators realize they can't win this fight on Ford's baseless accusation. So now what they're trying to do is divert your attention from these claims that she's made, these non-evidence claims, and divert your attention now towards his personality. Well, you know, he came off as really angry when he was defending himself. It shows that he's unstable, unfit to be a judge, a lifetime appointed judge. He is unstable. Folks, let me remind you of something. Does that ring a bell? Was this same story told about somebody else? Let's see. Donald Trump. Wasn't he accused of being unstable? The Democrats, the left, the socialist left, are running out of tricks. And they're repeating the same tricks over and over and over. The instability, emotionally, should not have office. Folks, any person with a heart, knowing the severity of the accusations, knowing what it's doing to his fellow family members, his children, has every right to be angry. Every right. And it's not unstable. If you ask me, a monotone, peaceful voice after being accused of what he's being accused of, that is a sign of instability. Furthermore, before I talk about silver, This is a very bad precedence. The communist left, as I really would like to call them, want an environment, want a world where somebody can just make an accusation against another. That someone who makes the accusation is allowed to deem how the accused gets to defend themselves. The accuser, or the accusers, I'm blaming the Senate or the senators, they make an accusation against Kavanaugh. He fights back. He, and the help of fellow Republicans, call out some points, inconsistencies. The accuser, in this case, gets to say, you can't call me out. You can't defend yourself that way. You're going to have to find another way to defend yourself. That's unacceptable. Well, your witnesses said they don't recall that. Sorry, but that's not good enough for us. You're going to have to find something else to defend yourself. You can't remember anything. I'm sorry, that's not good enough to defend yourself. You're going to have to find something else. It's amazing how the accuser gets to determine the rules in which the accused gets to defend himself. That is the world we're going towards, where the accused cannot use anything to defend themselves because the accuser, it's not acceptable to them. So they get to accuse, and they make the rules in which you are allowed to defend yourself. Obviously, everything that makes sense doesn't fit into their playbook. Sorry, that is not acceptable to us. You're going to have to find another way of defending yourself. And it goes on and on and on. A world where anybody can make an accusation against somebody, and that same group of accusers get to make the rules in which you are not allowed to defend yourself. Beautiful world, isn't it? Doesn't that sound beautiful? Where you can just rot away in a jail cell, and everything you do to defend yourself is not good enough. So, people keep asking me about which silver I would like to buy. I would like to, because I got so many silver eagles and so many maple leaves and various rounds, I would like to buy my wife this right here, this Mickey Mouse. It's a it actually, on one side of it has Queen Elizabeth, I guess, on one side, and then if I move my mouse all the way over here, the angry grandfather duck. So I'm going to click on these and show you. A lot of people keep asking me, what coins do you like? Well, here's one. So this is, I believe, the grandfather, the old duck, the one that's always angry. Oop, that clicked over. And it's a beautiful coin, and on one side is the queen. Now, if you take a look at these coins, I'll actually go back one page so you can see the other coin also. So here's the other coin. Again, this is for my wife. These are 0.999. They're pure silver. And again, one more time for that. And it even says 0.999. I keep clicking on the bottom, but there it is. So they're pure silver. And I think they're reasonably priced, $18.96 for each one. What I don't like about some Disney coins. I'm not a big Disney fan. I really am not, but you might as well buy silver for people that they like and that they're willing to keep. So as you can see, here's the one I want, and here's the other one I want for 1 ounce. But then some of these things are just too expensive. This one's painted and it's $79 or $83. I'm just not going to spend no $79 or $83 for 1 ounce of silver. And on top of that, I never was a fan of painted silver or colored silver. Here is a Pinocchio one. Again, I like that it's not painted. It is 1 ounce. However, again, look at the price. There's no way I'm paying that much for 1 ounce of silver. I will pay the 18 or 19 bucks. I got no issue with that. But then again, when you click on this, it looks like a boring coin. Low relief, not a lot of texture to the coin. So I'm really not impressed with the coin itself. One would think at the 89 or 90 buck range, it'd be an extremely high relief coin. Very textured, very detailed. I'm not impressed with this coin. Other Disney coins, see if I can find one. Here's a Bambi one, same story. 1 ounce coin, 80 something dollars. Again, the coin is no big deal to look at. I mean, it's nice memento for the ladies and whatnot, but you would think it'd be a little bit more of a relief, meaning more texture, more of a 3D image on the coin. But anyway, the two $20 ones is what I'm going to probably, these two on top, because they are reasonably priced. Even at $20 to get a Disney coin, obviously I know it's not created by Disney perhaps. I'm still willing to pay that. It's still, even this coin looks a little bit more textured, a little bit more of a 3D image. The image pops a little bit more than those expensive $80 and $90 coins. That's ridiculous. These cheaper coins seem to have a better image on them. So yes, I'm still stacking silver. I urge you all to keep stacking silver and find coins that not only make you happy. I always get the same question over and over and over. How do I get my spouse or girlfriend on board with stacking silver? And I laid out answers to that question, but this is another way, is to buy them coins that they would like. And perhaps they don't like this. Perhaps they would prefer, let's say, the Queen's Beast. So let's go over there. Some of these coins is something that perhaps they would like. The new Falcon series is out, or not series, but the new Falcon coin. And every animal has its shield, or every country has its shield here. Let's turn it over to this one. I like this coin. Look at the price. Now don't get thrown because it's a 2 ounce coin. This is reasonable, folks. A very beautiful coin. Very beautiful coin. So, to get your spouse or girlfriend on board, or if you're a lady and you want to get your husband or boyfriend on board, this is some of the tricks of the trade. Get them coins that they might appreciate. Let's take a look at some other Queen's Beast. There's this one, another 2 ounce coin. Look at that. It's a beautiful looking coin. I actually have 2 Queen's Beast coins, and I can tell you, very good looking coins. The images are very well polished. The texture, the image is a very nice relief. When I say relief, I'm meaning the image popping out of the coin a little bit. Very nice 2-ounce coin. I'm willing to spend that money, or even $40 for 2 ounces. I got no issue with that. But much more than that, I'm really not into that. This is one that we have. And I guess this is the Shield of Scotland. As I mentioned, each coin has a beast on one side, in this case a unicorn, and the queen on the other. And it has a shield of the country. Very nice coin, beautiful coins. I'll show you one more. I think this is another one I have. This is the dragon. So this is Wales and its shield. I'm going to theorize that it is the real correct shield of the country. One would think. And here's the dragon. Oops. There's the dragon. Another very well detailed coin. Something to take a look at. I have this coin. So if you're interested in some new coins, a lot of people are always asking me, not only how do I get my spouse or my partner on board, but which rounds? These are the rounds, folks. Get the unique rounds. Something exciting, something you're willing to take a look at every now and then. These are the rounds. These Queen's Beast, as well as, if you're into Disney, a couple of those Disney ones as well. And this is where, see, I'm willing to spend $40 or even maybe $42 on one because it's 2 ounces. But then the price just jumps up. Now, granted, this lion is bad ass. No doubt about it. But now you're spending for 2 ounces, 70, 73 bucks, because when you add one to the cart, that price is your best price, as though you were buying maybe 20. Let's see how much one is. Oh, okay, so it is $69. A lot of places will say as low as $69, and then when you go to buy one, you find out it's like $76 or $78. So definitely take a look at the Queen's Beast coins. Pure silver, $9,999, or these are 4 9s. Queen's Beast are 4 9s. I do apologize about that. Just some awesome looking coins. A lot of you folks know the bulk of my retirement is my silver and gold, precious metals all the way. But again, I'm not going to spend $70 for 2 ounces of coin. I mean, 2 ounces of silver. I don't have that kind of money. I really don't. Even though I do believe silver is going to be in the hundreds of dollars someday. I just don't have this kind of money, 69 bucks for 2 ounces of silver right now. But that is one gorgeous coin. Notice the texture of this is slightly different also. It looks like popcorn, you know, the old rickety apartment complexes, the ceiling, that popcorn ceiling, opposed to, let's go back up a little bit. Notice the texture back in the background. Let's take a look at this one. This has a different kind of popcorn, but I noticed one. Let me see if I can find it. Let's take a look at that one. See, this is the one I'm talking about. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I don't like the popcorn looking. You know that popcorn ceiling? you know, so some of these coins have different texture. Same with the Disney coins for that matter. So take a look around at the various coins. This is a tube of Silver Eagles. Like I said, I have so many Silver Eagles that I'm kind of bored of looking at them. Although it is still the coin that I recommend everybody collect. This is, if you're in the United States, and I'm only talking for the folks that are in the United States, due to its recognizability, its recognition, I would definitely start with Silver Eagles. And obviously, Maple Leafs, two of the most recognizable coins in this country. Other countries, you might have something that's more recognizable than those two coins. By the way, that's a Spyderco, nicely sharpened. Actually, that's like a razor blade. I personally just sharpened it. Here's another Spyderco. This is the Delica 4. Look at that little, this was honed on a Japanese whetstone, both of these. You wouldn't want to accidentally get cut with this. Definitely would not want to get cut with this. This was honed on a Chosera. That's the actual Japanese stone. Chosera 1000. No, Chosera 800. And then polished on a Chosera 3000. Would not want to get cut with that. Probably be even worse than a razor blade, in my personal opinion. Anyway, these are the coins I like as far as rounds. You folks have a great day. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna upload this video and call it a night. I appreciate you watching, and please hit that bell icon to get notified when I put out a video. I really would appreciate it. I'm gonna do some more silver videos going forth, and hopefully Judge Kavanaugh does get appointed. You folks have a great day. You keep stacking your silver.